it's sad what's going on out here in these streets because some people are just trying to let their kids go to school, get their education, and then they hear that their son or their daughter is no longer here. It's absolutely sad, man. But let's tune into the video and see what's going on here in Georgia.
Yet another school shooting in the U.S. and more deadly gun insanity. Today it was Winder, Georgia, about an hour from Atlanta. Investigators have now identified the gunman as a 14-year-old. Colt Gray is his name, a student who opened fire at a high school. 4 people were killed.
9 others were injured. The shooter is in custody and he will be charged as an adult. Eyewitness News reporter Stefan Kim is in the newsroom with the very latest. Stefan.
Well, listen, Bill, law enforcement officials say all of the other 9 victims who were injured were also struck by gunfire. Investigators say it's still unclear if he was targeting anyone or how many rounds he discharged. The suspect is being interviewed, and the sheriff says he is talking to them.
They're telling us to run.
It is the frantic moment after a shooter opened fire at Apalachee High School in Winder, Georgia. Just as the new school year was getting back into swing, parents showing up in panic, first responders racing to the scene, inconsolable students huddled on the football field. Images we have become all too familiar with.
I said, son, please tell me you're joking. He said, no, mom, I'm not joking. He said they shooting in the school and the shooter is right across the hall from me.
4 people have been killed, 2 students and 2 teachers. Another 9 victims are in the hospital with gunshot wounds. One student says he heard multiple gunshots and screams coming from the classroom next door. And as students huddled together in the back of the room with the door locked, that student says someone pounded on the door saying, "Open up," before there were more gunshots and screams.
We went.
Sad, man. Absolutely sad. People just trying to get their education. Kids just trying to have a good time with their friends. Just now getting back into school. First week back, probably. For a lot of people, this is their first week back. And this 14-year-old kid, just after coming off a nice summer break, decides that he wants to shoot up some of his classmates. Absolutely trash. Absolutely trash. Absolutely garbage. It's sad, man. We got to do better as parents looking after our kids, honestly. Who knows what was going through this kid's mind? Maybe he was getting bullied. Maybe, I don't know what the excuse is. But at the end of the day, 4 people now are dead because of this situation. And now this kid will never see another day out in the sun like this again. His life has completely changed. He'll never be a successful businessman, never be a successful lawyer. His life is over pretty much because of this. He threw it away. He threw it away, man. And it's really sad to see, man. It's really sad to see, but let's continue.
To the hallway that it happened in, and that's when I saw like my math teacher, and he was all covered. I saw blood everywhere.
It was around 10:20 this morning. Law enforcement arriving on scene within minutes, as well as 2 school resource officers assigned to the school, immediately encountering the shooter. The shooter immediately surrendering to those officers and taken into custody. Officials say the shooter is 14-year-old Colt Gray.
I never imagined that I would be speaking to the media in my career over something that happened today, the pure evil that happened today. I cannot thank the people behind me for the support they give me today, to give this office and give this staff. This hits home for me. I was born and raised here. I went to school in this school system. My kids go to this school system.
Now,
That's absolutely sad, for real. It happens way too often in the United States of America. At least once or twice, even sometimes 3 times a year, this is happening. It's happening a little bit too often. We're getting a little bit too used to it. It's honestly, it's tragic. It's sad. It's sad. But let me know y'all thoughts about this down in the comments below. I'd really like to know y'all thoughts, man. This is a terrible, terrible event right here. Now breaking from Georgia.
Suspect obtained the firearm and how he got it into the school is still under investigation. A motive has not yet been determined. Officials say they'll provide another update in a few hours. In the newsroom, Safan Kim, Channel 7 Eyewitness News. Back to you.
Just a gut-wrenching day for that community.
Sorry to hear that, man. I'm praying for the families that were involved, praying for all the people that got shot and injured, that they fully recover. And honestly, it's a tragedy. We pray that this stuff happens lesser and less, or, not at all. But we're living in 2024, and it's a lot of evil out there on these streets, clearly. And they're running rampant. The demons, the warlocks, the witches, they're running rampant. And they're getting your children, and they're doing what they want with them. So please, y'all, protect y'all kids, man. Protect y'all kids. Let me know y'all thoughts about this down in the comments below. I'd really like to know y'all thoughts. Until next time, man. It's your boy Dgotsauce. Peace.